Hey, it's Quadex here with another part of What If Naruto Got Banished after Sasuke left. This one is going to be a long one, since I don't feel like I don't know. I've done a couple of short parts. I feel like I want to give you guys a nice long part. So yeah, I'm writing. What if Naruto was abandoned, which is basically like this, but my own version. If you guys don't know, I did not write this story. This one is the original story is the Golden Fox, and the writer is Nice456. Yeah, just you can check it out. By the way, it's Nice with a Y. If you guys want to check him out, he hasn't been writing in a while. This was written in 2008. This is, I mean, my bad. It was finished in 2008. It started in 2006. In case some of you guys didn't know that, I started writing What If Naruto Was Abandoned. Finish it. What If Naruto Had an Ancient Sharingan? Did not write that. Need to write it. And yeah, you guys showed a lot of support on What If Naruto Was Abandoned. A lot of you guys are new from that. If you are, thank you. We hit 400 subscribers. We're at 407 currently. When we hit 500, a 1 hour episode will be coming out. Yeah, I won't waste too much of your time. Let's get to it. Let's get into it. Chapter 8, A Cage Dove. On 11 a.m. the next day, the squad led by Sasuke arrived at the village gates. The team had left Rice Country at about 4 in the morning. Surprisingly, they didn't run into enemy territory. The squad walked up to the gate and was greeted by the two guards. Sasuke-san, I see you and your team has made it back safely. Hokage-sama requests that you and your squad see her immediately, one of the guards said, informing the Uchiha. Sasuke nodded. That he and his squad continued, passing the guards who bowed and extended their hands, signaling them to go. Everyone continued towards the Hokage Tower. Konohamaru looked at Hanabi, who gave him a curious look. What do you want? Slightly nervous. Well, I was wondering, I don't know, just maybe, just come out with it. I don't know, I don't have all day, the young Hyuga said in a slightly aggravated tone. I was wondering if you would want to get some ramen with me after we go see Hokage-sama, Konohamaru asked. No, Hanabi simply said, causing Konohamaru to slouch in defeat. Udon whispered in his best friend's ears. Why continue after the Hyuga when Moegi likes you? It's not like she's ugly. Moegi is like a sister, man, Konohamaru snapped at his friend. I'm just saying that there are other fish in the sea. You should try looking at the others, Udon suggested to Konohamaru. After 10 minutes of walking, the team finally arrived at Tsunade's office. Shizune escorted them in. Hokage-sama, Sasuke and his team have returned. Yes, I can see that, Shizune. So, Sasuke, I assume the mission was successful? The Hokage asked. Yes, he reached in his scroll pouch and pulled out the scroll. Here it is, Hokage-sama. I will have a written report on your desk first thing in the morning, Sasuke stated formally. Tsunade stood up from her desk and looked at her pink-haired apprentice. Okay, Sakura, I expect you at the hospital by 3. Shizune, take the scroll into the intelligence and have it examined. Also, tell that lazy-ass strategist of mine that I expect a written report on advantages, disadvantages, and possible attack patterns. Tell him I want it on my desk by tomorrow. Shizune nodded and left to complete the task that Tsunade assigned her. Tsunade looked at Naruto. You come with me. The rest of you are dismissed. Everyone filed out of the office, Naruto and Tsunade being the last. Tsunade and Naruto were walking towards the council room. Naruto looked at Tsunade. Oba-chan, what the hell is this about? What do I need to see the council again? Naruto, they're concerned about what you did to those Rain Nins and Rock Nins last year, and they want an explanation. I told them that you don't have to give one, but after knowing your reasons, I think they should hear it. I ordered this meeting so you can tell them, Tsunade informed the blonde. Whatever, it doesn't matter if they know or not. It seems like they're going to hate me no matter what I do. That might be true, but what you did was something that any decent person would have done, the Hokage said to offer him some comfort. Tsunade and Naruto entered the chambers. Naruto and Tsunade both took their seats. Tsunade shook Naruto. Tsunade looked around the room to see that all of the attention was focused on her. Everyone called this meeting today so you could all hear Naruto's reason for doing what he did in Rain and Earth Country. All of you have issues with what he did and only know part of the story because Jiraiya wished not to tell you, for it was not his place to do so. I already know the reason and I feel that it is more than justifiable. However, this meeting is to put your minds at ease. If you have questions, ask him now because this will be the last time I call him before the council. Inuzuka Tsumi was the first to speak. Naruto, Jiraiya has told us that you slaughtered all of those ninjas because of a girl was taken hostage. Who exactly is this girl? She is my sensei, Minashu Ryo's daughter. Naruto answered. There were murmurs amongst the group. Shikaku decided to ask another question. Was it necessary to kill all of those ninjas? Yes. They wouldn't have given her up if I asked, Naruto responded. Inoichi asked his question. Do you feel any remorse for killing those ninjas? Naruto, Inoichi-san has asked you a question. Answer it, Koharu demanded. I thought I told you that you do not command me. If you request something of me, then ask me nicely, Naruto said, causing the old lady to narrow her eyes. Well, Naruto, do you? Inoichi continued with his question. No. The fact of the matter is that I would do it again if faced with the same situation, Naruto answered Inoichi. Hayashi spoke next. Naruto, the blonde turned to the Hyuga. Hypothetically speaking, if it was leaf ninjas instead of rock ninjas, would you have taken the same course of action? All heads turned to face Naruto. I will tell you like I told Sasuke. Had it been leaf ninjas, there would have been close to 300 leaf ninjas dead. It's as simple as that. That Naruto answer caused everyone in the room to go into shock. You can't be serious, Naruto, Tsunade asked. I'm very serious. Besides, I think Sandane wouldn't be mad either. He would have never used a child as leverage in hopes to better his troops. If Konoha did that, then they would be disrespecting everything that he stood for. You all can get mad at me, but I stand by what I said. This is not an issue because the Leaf would never do something like that. I mean, if you guys did, then you would be showing little faith in your clans. Especially the Hyuga, who's said to be the strongest in Konoha. Am I right, Hayashi-sama? Naruto said the last part mockingly. Do any of you have any more questions? Tsunade asked the consul. Shibi, who was almost quiet in every meeting, spoke. Naruto, I think that everyone here would like to know whether you remain loyal to Konoha. Only until this war is over. After that, I'm returning to my life with my fiancé in Tun Country. I'm going to live out my days enjoying my life, Naruto answered Shino's dad. I think that's all for the questions. Naruto, you and Hinata will be teamed up to do missions. You two will join others on missions, but for the most part, she will be in your team. Tsunade stated, informing Naruto of the decision forced on her by the council yesterday. Naruto looked at the council to see only a few of them smirking, mainly Utante Koharu, Hyuga Hayashi, Havaido Tsuki, Kirai Koi, Katake Waga, and Mitokado Hamaru. Naruto looked back at Tsunade and narrowed his eyes. He knew exactly what they were trying to do. I get it. You want me to take on suicide missions in hopes that you can get rid of me and you put Hinata on my team because Broom in the ass over here feels she's unworthy to be in the main family. 2 words with 1 stone, eh? Naruto finished off glaring at the Hyuga. We thought it would be in your best interest to have a Hyuga. Hinata could make a good scout and can alert you of any danger. There would be a lot of situations where her Byakugan could be useful, Hiyashi said, trying to not seem suspicious. Naruto stood up and slammed his hand against the table. Then why not Neji? He has the seal. If he dies, his Byakugan will be sealed forever. After finishing his statement, his eyes widened with realization. He knew the reason and his illustrated to Hiyashi that he didn't like it one bit. You're going to put the cage seal on Hinata, aren't you? Hiyashi gave the boy a slight smirk. She's weak and doesn't deserve to be in the main house. Naruto looked down at the table. His fist was clenched, and he was shaking his head. How could you? How could you do that to your own daughter, you bastard? Naruto went to punch Hiyashi, but was restrained by Jiraiya, who appeared out of nowhere. Let me go so I can kick his pompous ass. Then we'll see if he deserves to be a Hyuga. Let go, Erasenin. Naruto was struggling as Jiraiya had him in a full Nelson. Naruto, this is not the forum for this type of behavior. Just calm down. Calm down. Naruto heeded his words and did just that. Naruto dropped back in his seat. Tsunade, who was now massaging the area above her eyebrows, spoke. Jiraiya, I thought I told you that you can't just barge in on council meetings. If I wasn't here, Hiyashi would be heading to the hospital. Anyway, I just wanted to see what was going to happen. Don't mind me, Jiraiya said. Naruto stood up. I'm done. I'm going back to the hotel. I didn't end this meeting yet, Naruto, Tsunade informed the blonde. It's the end for me, Naruto said as he burst open the doors. Tsunade just sighed. She was stressed out and it seemed like this day was only going to get longer. This meeting is over. You are all dismissed. Everyone got up and filed out of the room. Jiraiya looked at Tsunade, who returned the look. He smiled at her. Sake? I thought you would never ask, she replied with a smile of her own. Naruto was walking down the street. It was now noon and he was hungry. He figured he would swing to pick up Yumi and take her out for lunch. Naruto was walking along when he saw Ino and Yumi walking together. Yumi spotted him instantly. She ran up to him and gave him a hug. Naruto, I really missed you. I was only gone for about 3 days. It wasn't long. Anyways, where are you heading? Naruto asked. Ino finally caught up to Yumi, who took off leaving her behind. So we're gonna grab a bit to eat at the barbecue shack. Care to join us, Naruto? I know Lee, Neji, Shikamaru, and Choji would be pleased to see you. Naruto thought it over for a bit, then shrugged his shoulders. Alright, I'll go with you guys. It gives me a chance to spend more time with Yumi and meet up with the guys. Lead the way, Ino. Ino led the way. Naruto and... Wait, okay. Naruto thought... Okay, wait. Ino led the way. Naruto and Yumi were behind her, holding hands and talking about stuff that Ino had no clue about. It was not like it mattered. She didn't really care anyway. The group finally arrived at the food place. They were greeted by Kurenai, Asuma, Lee, Ebisu, Genma, Shizune, Yugao, Shikamaru, Choji, Neji, and Anko. Anko smirked at the sight of Naruto. So, the golden fox graces us with his presence. To what do we owe the pleasure? Naruto returned the smirk. Don't worry, Konoha is paying me 90 million Ryo for it. I guess you're right. Please sit. Anko moved over to let Naruto take a seat next to her. Naruto sat down, while Yumi and Ino sat on the opposite side of the table across from him. It's great to see you, Naruto-kun. How was your mission? Lee asked. Too easy to be an S-rank if you ask me, Naruto responded. It seemed like a troublesome mission if you ask me, but you guys are safe, so I guess it's okay, Shikamaru said lazily. So Naruto, how did Hinata do on the mission? Kurenai asked. She did okay, I guess. She really didn't have to do much fighting. Oh, that's grammatical errors. Me and Sasuke pretty much handled the guards. She did help us get past the border by using her Byakugan efficiently, Naruto stated. The waiter came up and asked everyone for their order. When he saw Naruto, he narrowed his eyes but took his order. The waiter walked away with the intention of spitting in Naruto's food, but Naruto grabbed his hand before he could get away, sensing that he was thinking, if you spit on my plate, I'll personally mail your body to your wife and kids. Are we clear? The waiter shook his head and hurried off. Everyone was looking at Naruto for what he just did. Neji gave a curious look. Naruto, what was that all about? Nothing. He was going to spit on my plate, so I had to make sure that he didn't. Fear does a lot to people, Naruto said with a smile. Naruto, are you sure that was wise? Now, like the rest of the village, he has what he believes is a legitimate reason to hate you, Shikamaru stated. Naruto looked at Shikamaru, wondering if he knew about the fox. He decided to confirm his suspicions. No matter what I do, Shikamaru, I will always be seen as a monster. Well, I don't see you as that. In fact, they should be kissing your ass, Shikamaru stated. Naruto smiled at the pineapple-haired Jonin. Shikamaru knew and he didn't hate him for it. Everyone in Naruto's age group was confused about the conversation between the two. Ino wanted to know what they were talking about. Naruto, what do you mean that they will see you as a monster? Ino, answer me this. When we were little, did our parents tell you not to associate with Naruto? Naruto asked. Ino thought about it for a moment and remembered a time when she was young. Her mother told her to never associate with him because nothing good would come from him. Yes, but why would my mother say that? Asked Oba-chan. Or your parents. Anyway, could we change the subject? Naruto said. Kurenai wondered how Naruto killed all of those nins. It seems impossible, yet he did it. Naruto, how did you take out all of those nins? Ebisu, who didn't really know what happened, was now listening carefully. Naruto spoke. I took them out rather easily. You think that 120 Rainins would give me a hard time, even one who had the chakra sword? But they wasn't disappointing, really. But they weren't disappointing, really. You took out 120 nins? Ebisu asked. No, I took out approximately 270, Naruto answered. Why did you do it, Naruto? Kurenai asked. Look, I just told this story to my team yesterday. I'm not doing it again. If you want to know, ask Hinata, Sasuke, Sakura, Udon, Hanabi, or Konohamaru. You can even ask Jiraiya, Tsunade, or Yumi here. But I'm done telling the story, Naruto stated. The food arrived and everyone started eating. A Hyuga branch family member came to the table and greeted Neji. Neji, you were requested at the Hyuga compound. What for? Neji asked. Someone from the main house will become a branch member today. This person is having the seal placed on them as we speak. The branch house is having a formal dinner to welcome this person, the Hyuga said. Who is it? Neji said, grabbing the man. I don't know. The main house didn't say. We should get going then, Neji. We have a lot to prepare for. The Hyuga motioned for Neji to follow. Excuse me, everyone. I have business to take care of. Enjoy your meals, and Naruto, I expect a rematch, he said, the last part smiling at the blonde. Yeah, you got it, Naruto said, returning the smile. Neji walked off, and everyone at the table was curious about the whole Hyuga ordeal. Junma spoke for the first time. I wonder who it is from the main house. I don't know, but I don't think it's anyone important, Shizune responded. Everyone continued to talk, while Naruto stayed quiet, thinking. Yumi looked at Naruto and noticed the look on his face wondered why he seemed so upset. Naruto, what's the matter? Are you feeling okay? Naruto looked up at Yumi. Huh. Yeah, I'm fine. Well, you don't look fine, Naruto. You haven't even told us who you think is the Hyuga receiving the cage seal, Ino stated. I already know who is receiving the seal. Naruto stood up. He looked at Yumi. Yumi, let's go. I would like to spend some time with you alone. Yumi stood up. She and Naruto proceeded to walk out the restaurant. Naruto, who is it then? Chojiru question stopped Naruto in his tracks. Naruto turned around and looked at Kurenai. Kurenai, I think Hinata is going to need you. Everyone's eyes went wide. Kurenai didn't want to believe it, but she knew that he was right. She couldn't believe that Hinata would have the seal on her head, but it was official. Her father had outright disowned her. 3 hours later at the Hyuga compound, Hinata was looking at the seal on her head in the mirror. It wasn't the seal that hurt, it was the fact that her father had disowned her. When she thought of this, a tear came to her eye. Hinata was in a white kimono and was preparing herself to go to the dinner and her to becoming a branch member. Her father wouldn't be there, just her aunt and Neji. She was in her room, the room that was hers for 18 years. This would no longer be her room because she was going to the branch house now. Hinata heard a knock at the door and wiped her eyes to hide the fact that she was crying. Come in. The door opened to reveal her father and a couple of branch members. Her father motioned for them to collect her stuff and take it to the branch house. He looked at her and spoke. Your job will be to serve the Hyuga as a protector of the Byakugan. If you were strong, then this wouldn't have happened. But it seems that you are not. I expect you to be out of the main house in an hour." Her father turned around and walked out of the room. The branch members collected her stuff and took it with them. Hinata broke down crying once everyone was out of her room. Hinabi, who was by the door, couldn't help but feel bad for her sister. Even though she and Hinata had problems, she would never wish the curse seal on her. Hinabi ran off to get away. She couldn't understand why her father didn't love Hinata the way he loved her. It wasn't right, and the more she thought about it, the way her father, herself, and the rest of the main house treated her, it made her mad. Mad at them for treating her like trash, and mad at herself for treating Hinata so badly. Inabe needed to get out of the compound and get away. She didn't know where she was going as long as it was far away from her home. In a nearby park, Naruto and Yumi were sitting on the bench enjoying the beautiful sunny day in the village. Naruto and Yumi watched as kids were playing kickball in the field and parents watching over their kids. Naruto was glad to be spending the time with Yumi, but he couldn't help but think of Hinata's situation. He wished there was something he could do, but this was out of his control. He just hoped that she was alright. "Naruto, is something the matter? You've been staring into space for a while." "I was wondering about Hinata. Her family is placing the seal on her. I hope she's okay. She's too nice to have to deal with that," Naruto told Yumi. "Oh, that is sad indeed. But I'm sure she'll be okay," Yumi said to reassure Naruto. "I guess you're right. Anyway, what do you want to do?" Naruto asked. "I don't know. Maybe we could see a movie or something," Yumi suggested. "Sounds like a plan. Let's go," Naruto said. The two walked off and headed to the theater. Naruto grabbed Yumi's hand. He looked at her and smiled. He tried to think about a way to help Hinata, but he couldn't. He was lost and he had no idea what to do. In the cloud, the Raikage sat in his chair pondering the news he had just received from the story of the two nins that survived. It seems that the Uchiha, Sasuke, and Naruto Uzumaki were the ones that led the assault on the base. He had no choice but to do what he was about to do. It made him mad, but at the same time, it made him happy. He looked at one of his jonins. "Have a carrier hawk deliver a message to Rain and Rock villages. Tell them to cease all attacks for now. Send a letter to the Mist informing the Raikage that I wish to hold a summit there since there's a neutral country. Last but not least, send a letter to the Leaf and the Sound informing them of my intentions. Send our fastest hawk to the Mist. Raikage-sama, do you think this is wise?" One of the jonins asked. "Yes, it vexes me that they hit us and left without a scratch, but this is a blessing in disguise," the Hokage told his jonins. "How so, sir?" the jonin asked. "This is the perfect time to get the Mist to ally with us. Orochimaru has showed us the way and we shall do the same. If everything goes according to plan, the cloud along with the rock, mist, and rain will crush the Leaf. Sir, what has he shown us?" the jonin asked. With or without the Mist, I can get Tsunade to show good faith and hold the Chunin exams. We will do what Orochimaru did and attack then. Although he had a good idea, the fool didn't have the tactical knowledge or know-how. Maybe he did, but he didn't have 3 villages attacking one. How will you get the Mist to join us?" the Chunin asked. "The Golden Fox has solved that problem for us. The Mizukage wants Saichi Kaito dead. He fears that Kaito will kill him and take over his reign. If we can promise him that killing Naruto would draw him out, then he would gladly accept," the Raikage stated. "Sir, he is extremely good, maybe even better than the Sannin. How do you suppose we're going to kill him?" asked the jonin. "I don't expect us to. I just want to get the Mist to fight alongside us. Besides, if it comes down to it, I can kill him need it be. The kid is strong, but he isn't on my level." The Raikage sat back down on his chair. He opened his drawer and pulled out a leaf headband that he had in his possession. "There is only one person that is on my level. I was hoping that this war would draw him out, but it has not. Once he's dead, I won't have anything to worry about. Our village will rule amongst all of the villages. Maybe I should bring his headband with me. That would stir up some emotions, surely, the Raikage said with a smirk. Leave me and send in Nenshu Koen. The guard bowed and obeyed the Raikage. Koen, a young man with blue hair and yellow eyes, entered into the room. The Raikage motioned for him to take a seat. Koen, you are my best Jonin and possibly my successor. It seems that I have a mission for you, but this mission will not start until I say so. Your mission will be to kill Sasuke Uchiha and Naruto Uzumaki. The last of the Uchiha clan and the Golden Fox himself. I will enjoy this greatly, Raikage-sama. But I asked her, why me? Koen asked. I choose you because you have the power necessary to deal with them. I'm sure the Gobi sealed inside of you will give you the power necessary to deal with them. You are this village's trump card. When the time comes, you will show them the power of the Gobi no Hoko, the Raikage said with a sinister smile. They won't stand a chance. The power of the demon will allow me to do what is necessary. They'll fall at my feet, Koen said, very sure of himself. I don't doubt you, Koen. I would like you to accompany me to Water Country when I go. I'm sure you will see those two there. Tsunade will surely have them both as her bodyguards along with the infamous copy ninja Kakashi. Here is the file that I have on Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi. It's old, gathered from our intelligence during the Chunin exam 6 years ago. The Raikage handed Koen the file. Why give me an old file and what is the purpose of it? Koen wondered. Well, we heard that Hotake Kakashi had a team in the exams that year. Open it and tell me what you see. The Raikage motioned for him to open the file. Koen opened the file and looked at it intensely. I see Hotake Kakashi was their joining instructor along with some pink-haired girl. I bet she's dead now. Actually, she's alive. In fact, she's Tsunade's apprentice. All of them trained with the Sannin. Naruto trained with Jiraiya and Sasuke trained with Orochimaru. The girl probably won't accompany them to the meeting, but from what's here, she's just as good as Tsunade when it comes to being a medic nin. She can hold her own in a fight, but clearly Naruto and Sasuke are stronger, the Raikage told Koen. Well, Raikage-sama, thanks for showing me this. If you didn't, I wouldn't have taken them seriously. This should prove me interesting. Indeed, it should. Indeed, it should, the Raikage said with an evil smirk. Back in the leaf. It was now night in the village. Naruto and Yumi decided to get ramen before going back to the hotel. Naruto was now on his 6th bowl and Yumi felt embarrassed by her pig of a fiance. Naruto, how is this that you're still hungry? You're already on your 6th bowl. I think you should stop before you clean them out of their weekly stock, Yumi suggested. What can I say? Ichiraku ramen is the best. Isn't that right, Ayami Ni-chan? Naruto asked the lady behind the stand. Yes, I suppose that it is. Do you want another bowl, Naruto-kun? Ayami asked her favorite long-lost customer. Nah, I think this will do. Thanks for offering. By the way, Ni-chan, where is the old man? Naruto asked. He went on a vacation for a week while I run the shop. He worked so hard he really deserves it, Ayami told Naruto. Well, Ni-chan, I think we should be heading back to the hotel. Thanks for the ramen. It was delicious, Naruto said. Yes, Ayami-san, the ramen was excellent. I hope to see you again. Later, Ayami-san. Yumi waved at the girl as her and Naruto headed back to the hotel they were to stay at. When Naruto and Yumi were walking to Chunin's level, ninjas appeared in front of them. A young teen girl with long flowing orange hair landed in front of Naruto along with a girl with long and tangled brown hair. The girls stood up from their crouching positions. Naruto-san, it is good to see you. All is well, I hope, the girl said, smiling at Naruto. Moegi, is that you? Whoa, you grew up to be a beautiful kunoichi, I see. Who's your friend? Naruto asked. The girl extended her hand for Naruto to shake. My name is Matsuri, and it's so nice to meet you, Naruto-san. Likewise, but may I ask who you two are here? Naruto asked. Well, Tsunade, may I ask why you two are here? Naruto asked. Well, Tsunade requests to see you. She told us to escort you to the Hokage Tower, Moegi stated. Yumi slightly nudged Naruto. Oh, where are my manners? Moegi and Matsuri, I would like you to meet Yumi, my fiance. It's nice to meet you girls. Naruto, you go ahead. I'll go to the hotel and wait until you finish, Yumi said. Okay, later, sweetie. Naruto kissed her, then walked off with Moegi Matsuri. Do you guys have any ideas what she wants? Naruto asked. I'm not sure, but it seems like all of the Junins are there. Well, wait. Oh, I lost my place. We'll see when we get there, Matsuri stated. So Naruto Nisan, did anything happen between Konohamaru and the Ice Queen? Moegi asked. Does Moegi have a crush on Konohamaru? Naruto said with a smirk. No, that's not it at all. Just that I'm curious, that's all. She put her hands in defense. She put her hands up in defense. She's lying. She has a major crush on Konohamaru, Matsuri informed Devlon. Well, at least I'm not a member of the Uchiha Sasuke fan club, Moegi shot back. So what if I like Sasuke-kun? He is so hot, dreamy, mysterious. Matsuri said with hearts in her eyes. Please tell me you're joking, Naruto said to the girl. Joking about loving Sasuke-kun? No, he's the greatest. Don't tell me you're jealous of Sasuke-kun, Naruto-san, Mitsuri said. Nope, not at all. It's just funny to see that his fan club stretches down into the youth. So besides your obvious crush on my former teammate, who else do you like? Naruto asked. Well, I do like Udon. Wait a minute. You were on Sasuke's team as a genin, Matsuri stated. Yes, and no, I will not put in a good word for you. The fact of the matter is that we're not on good terms and never really have been. Besides, my other former teammate has a major crush on him as well, Naruto informed the girl. She then slumped her shoulders in defeat. I wonder who the other teammate was, Matsuri thought. Sakura-san was Naruto's other teammate. I told you to go for Udon instead of Sasuke-kun, Moegi said to her friend. I guess you're right. Besides, I'm only 15. Sasuke-kun clearly would want someone his age or older. Well, it doesn't hurt to admire his beauty, Matsuri said with a smile. Moegi giggled at her friend's comment. I suppose not. Anyway, we're here. Naruto and the two girls entered the meeting room. In the meeting room, there were 3 chairs in front, while there were chairs and desks in the room for the Jonins and Chunins to sit. Naruto saw Kiba and Shino next to Kurenai. He looked at his left and saw Shikamaru resting his head on the desk. He saw Ino and Sakura talking to Tenten and Lee, while Guy was talking to Genma and Asuma. Naruto saw Sasuke leaning against the wall in the corner of the waiting room. Well, in the corner waiting for, I don't know, what looked to be a meeting to begin. The rest of the Jonins were chatting amongst each other. Kiba turned and noticed Naruto observing his surroundings. Hey Naruto, over here, man. Naruto walked over to Kiba. Hey Kiba, Shino, and Kurenai. Everyone greeted Naruto. Naruto looked at Kurenai. Did you get any word from Hinata? Neji told us earlier that the seal was already placed on her. Right, now she's at a welcome dinner with the Branch family, Kurenai said sadly. The bastard Hiyashi. I should kick his ass to the kingdom come, Kiba said with anger and energy. Harming him won't help Hinata. The best that we can do is be there for her in her time of need, Shino said. Hinabi saw Hinata's teammate and walked up to them. Kiba, Shino, Kurenai, Naruto, she greeted them. What do you want? Kiba said with anger in his voice. I know you're probably mad at me, but I didn't know until after it happened. I would never wish the seal on anybody. The fact of the matter is that there is nothing I can do, Hinabi said with a defeated expression. If you really wanted to do something, then become the head of the Hyuga and ban that cursed seal, Naruto suggested. I won't go against the method that has ensured our survival for generations, Hanabi said. Then you don't deserve to be the leader. A leader does what is right, not what is right for him. He put the wants and needs of his people before him. That is what a leader is. You Hyugas are so worried about someone obtaining the secrets of the Byakugan that it's tearing your family apart, Naruto said to the girl. She was about to respond, but Tsunade walked in with Koharu and Homura. She took the seat in the middle while Koharu took the seat on her left and Homaru the seat on her right. She motioned for all of the Jonins to sit. A couple of hours ago, I received a letter that the Cloud, Rock, and Rain Village will cease the attacks for now. Another message was sent to them 2 hours after that informing me that a summit is to be held in the Mist Village in 3 days. I will be going to this meeting, but I want you all to stay in high alert while I'm away from this village. One of the Jonins raised his hand. Tsunade-sama, who will be accompanying you on your trip? Don't worry, I have selected 5 of the best ninjas to accompany me, Tsunade answered the man. Genma raised his hand next. If you don't mind me asking, Sama, Hokage-sama, who are they? Hatake Kakashi, Uchiha Sasuke, Hyuga Neji, Haruna Sakura, and Uzumaki Naruto, Tsunade informed everyone. Okay guys, this is probably one of the longest videos let me check that. Is this the longest video I've done? This is indeed the longest video I've done. Okay, so what I've been thinking about is setting the like goals higher and doing like the full chapter in one video, which will be like an hour and 30-minute video. If this video hits 30 likes and we hit 500 subscribers, actually no, that's too low. 40, that's too high. No, you know what, you guys are crackheads, you guys can do it. 40 likes and we hit 500 subscribers, I will do like the whole chapter in one episode. So the videos will be like an hour and a half or something, or no, some of them will be like over 2 hours, but those I'll probably make into like 2 parts, but like both will come out in one day. If you guys want to see that, please like the video, please like and comment. It helps the algorithm a lot. I still need anime suggestions so I would appreciate them, and also what if suggestions. I got a couple of good ones. I got one was what if Naruto was a Titan. I haven't seen Attack on Titans. I've seen one episode, so I don't really know a lot about the Titans. Maybe after I watch the show I will do that, but I saw what if Naruto was adopted by Hiruzen. I will be doing that. I'm also gonna do what if Naruto was a prodigy when I get a chance. What if Naruto was abandoned part 2 might come out today, I'm not sure. And what if Naruto had an ancient Sharingan might come out today or tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate the people who've been watching me. Thank you so much for 400 subscribers. It's really nice to see this channel grow, and once this hits 1,000 subscribers, probably gonna do like daily uploads. I'm not gonna take breaks over time because it becomes like a job. This is like a hobby right now. I just do it for fun here and there. It's not like a strict job with strict schedules. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will like have a schedule of like my uploads, so there will always be videos out. I'm not gonna like take a break like I did, like a 4-day break, you know. Those won't happen. Anyways, just thank you guys. You guys are awesome, man. It's really cool to see all of these people who are interested in the same thing as me. Naruto has done a lot for me. Not really. I mean, I've learned a lot from it, and it's a good break from reality, you know. It helps me think. It calms me down, especially these what ifs. I like what ifs. By the way, if you're new like you don't know any what ifs, check out Anime X. He doesn't upload anymore, which is really sad, but he's like the original person who got me into what ifs. Like what if Naruto wasn't Uchiha is really good. Check that on his channel. Great videos. And yeah, roll the outro, I guess. Bye.
4代目火影を超える忍びはお前しかないと俺はそう信じてるからだ。
ナルトは違う。あいつはもう人の心の空心を知っている。今はもう化け狐じゃない。あいつはこの葉隠れの里の渦巻きナルトだ。
忍者とは忍び耐える者のことなんだよ。忍びの才能で一番大切なのは持っている術の数なんかじゃねえ。大切なのは諦めねえど根性だ。